What's up, everyone? Zach here, bringing another Team Taste game of the day. You want to taste? Today, I'm bringing you a best of 3 between Gardevoir and Glaceon Zoroark. So, this was just us wanting to know how this matchup would pan out, and it went about what we expected. So, Josh is going to start first, bench Zora, and get the turn 1 Glaceon. So, he's going to Energy Evolve up into that Glaceon that stops all EX and GX abilities, so that really hinders Zach if he needs a Lele to set up, or it's for even like a Lele for Brigette, so now Zach has to draw into whatever he needs. And then Josh looks like he's debating on just playing the N or the Ultra Ball, so he's going to N. He could have Ultra Balled away those 2 waters. He's playing a couple Aqua Patches, so it wouldn't have been the worst in the world. But so both players going to shuffle up and draw 6, so Zach praying right now that he hits into a Brigette. So I think this matchup's pretty even with how Glaceon stops Lele, but it also stops Secret Spring, so you have to kind of set up the Pokemon a little more. And Josh is also playing E-Hammer, so any double colorless that Zach leaves on the field is probably going to get knocked off. So Zach's going to go ahead, Ultra Ball. Looks like he's going to grab a Vulpix. You see that Glaceon's ability stopping him from hitting Lele for a Brigette right there, so then Zach's going to play an N. He does attach that double colorless to the Ralts, but he's just going to retreat it into that Vulpix anyways. Now Zach also played the Parallel City down 3 Josh's way, so if Josh only has a Lele, he won't be able to get himself out of it. Zach's going to retreat and Bacon. Probably going to find a couple more Ralts, maybe like a Remoraid or something too, but yep, looks like I'm going to grab a Ralts and a Remoraid. Now Josh is going to be looking to see if he can get Guzma on that benched Ralts. That would be pretty good. Josh is going to Field Blower that Parallel City and Lele, so not sure if he's going to grab a Guzma or he's going to grab an N and play it, so get Zach away from that Bacon that he just did. So both players going to draw another 6, so lots of N-ing going around. Now, with Cynthia in format now, you get into a weird spot where it's like, do you want to play the N or the Cynthia? And if you think you're going to be going ahead, sometimes you want to play the Ns early, but so Zach's going to N again. I think that's like the 4th straight N. That Ralts also has 30 damage on it, so Zach's really wanting to hit a rare candy Gardevoir right here. But Zach's going to Max Potion that Ralts and say, oh, that's it. So that was just kind of the showing off the whole Glaceon's ability. You can just shut down any deck, really. So then we're going to go into game 2 right away. Zach's going to go first, and he's going to start that Lele. Probably going to grab that Brigette, as long as they're not prized. He's going to be searching for that Brigette. Yep, going to play that. Going to grab double Ralts into Remoraid. Looks like his Vulpix is probably prized. It might not be, but this is at that quote-unquote broken Gardevoir build with the Max Potions, and that a lot of players, it's kind of fallen out of favor with the whole Zoroark Lycanroc kind of just outspeeds it. So Josh is going to start loading Eevee and play Cynthia, so he's going to really want to get some bench Pokemon down, or else a rare candy Gardevoir or rare candy Gallade would just kind of end it. So Josh is going to be drawn in. He does find Zora, and he does find a Water Energy also, so he's going to Energy Evolve into that Glaceon. Going to be shutting down Zach's abilities again, but it does not shut down the Octillery, which is good for Zach. I think that's his out in his hand right now. So Zach draws into his Parallel City, looking which way he wants to play it. I believe he played it 3 Josh's way. Now the other way does reduce water damage, yeah, so I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to play that, get rid of the Lele. No, Ultra Ball for his Octillery. Now, if he would have put the Parallel City a different way, he could have got a Lele, or he could have played the Lele, then played the Parallel City also, but looks like Zach's going to rely on the Octillery this turn. Now, that Parallel City also reduces damage done to the bench, so Josh's Frost Spear thing's only going to do 70-10. Looks like Zach's going to Abyssal Hand and not really draw into anything. So he's going to Guzma out that Zora, make it so Josh needs another step to be taken to prize or something. So Josh is going to draw E-Hammer away that double colorless and play N again. So I had a little bit of a break with Zach not playing N, but of course now Josh has to play it. both players trying to get set up right now. Josh wants to get a couple more EVs down, and Zach wants to start evolving. Now, if Josh could draw into Floatstone double colorless, that would be awesome for him. So it looks like he got the double colorless. He is going to be attaching that to the Glaceon, and he's going to pass it over to Zach. He could have Ultra Balled for a Zoroark, but that would have been risky leaving a Zoroark active like that. Zach's going to evolve up into a Kirlia. Looks like he's going to play a Super Rod, just shuffle in one Tapu Lele back in, and play another N. Oh, man, I'm pretty sure both players are probably close to being out of Ns. Now, we haven't updated the Gardevoir list with Cynthia's yet, so that's really the only shuffle draw that Zach has, so that's why he's playing so many of them, but Zach's still looking for the rare candies. He's seeing how much he can get his hand down to Abyssal Hand, so he's going to attach Fairy Energy to the Kirlia, evolve another up into a Kirlia, and Abyssal Hand into a rare candy. That's not bad at all. So now he's going to Premonition, being able to control his next top deck. Now, getting that Glade's out pretty big. That stops that Ralts from dying in the active from a Glaceon attack. So Josh is going to be able to bench an Eevee. Finally finds another one. Attach a Choice Band. Looks like he's going to attach a double colorless to that Zora. And then going to Sycamore. So he attached a double colorless to Zora just in case he didn't hit the Floatstone. He really needs to get an attack off this turn. So he does hit a Floatstone. Doesn't look like he hit a Field Blower for that Parallel City, though. So Josh is going to Ultra Ball away a couple Water Energies, which, again, isn't a big deal, seeing as he has Aqua Patches to help them get onto those Glaceons. Now, I think Josh's plan right here is to be... the Gardevoir with a Band Fairy double colorless will one-hit a Glaceon, so Zach has that Kirlia on the bench ready to evolve up and slap. But Zach's going to play an N, another N. I'm pretty sure that's the fourth one. He had a Max Potion in hand. I'm really not sure why he didn't Max Potion off that Gallade, but not entirely positive. So now Glaceon's biggest thing right now is it's stopping that Secret Spring, being able to really hinder Zach. Zach's in a Premonition, probably looking for a Gardevoir. So he's going to attach a DC, going to Field Blower away Josh's tools. And then Zach's in Abyssal Hand for one, getting that Ultra Ball. Wonder how he knew he was getting that. Probably some sort of Premonition. Okay. Zach's going to be grabbing out a Gardevoir. Now, I think Zach's route, he could Sensitive Blade the Glaceon, but I think he's going to retreat into that Gardevoir to try to save that Gallade. Yep, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to slap that Gardevoir for 150, I believe. Now, Zach probably wants to save that Gallade to be able to take out a Zoroark if a Zoroark ever hits the field. Josh is going to Energy Evolution. That Gallade, or the Zoroark's an easy picking for 2 prizes with that Sensitive Blade, Guzma. Looks like Josh is going to Aqua Patch again. So just like that, he gets another Glaceon set up. He's going to Lele. He could be looking for an Acerola. Yep, he finds an Acerola to pick up that active Glaceon. He really doesn't want to be giving up those easy prizes. So he'll be able to Acerola up that Glaceon, put up that fresh Glaceon, and evolve that other Eevee into it. Looks like he's thinking of double attaching for turn. Now that Parallel City is still just being a hindrance, so he's going to hit for 70 onto that Gardevoir and then just do 10 to a bench Kirlia, which really isn't that much. Zach's going to play a double colorless onto the Gardevoir and Sycamore. So now he has the one hit, which is his goal. But now he can't Max Potion that Gardevoir in the active because he's already attached for turn. So he is going to Max Potion that Gallade, save him from danger. Zach's going to Premonition. Not sure what he's going to be looking for here. Looks like I saw a or another Gallade in there. Maybe he's looking for that second Gallade, but I'm not sure if he probably wants to get a Gardevoir out instead. So he's going to just Infinite Force, take the 2 prizes, go in the lead. Now, Josh promotes that Zora with the double colorless because that's effectively a free retreat, and Josh needs to hit the Aqua Patch if he wants to attack this turn. So Josh is going to Ultra Ball away his Lele and Water Energy. I think that left him with a Cynthia in hand. So he could be looking for the Zoroark, which Putting the Zoroark down is kind of risky because that's kind of two easy prizes for the Gallade, but Josh really wants to be able to hit that Aqua Patch this turn. So, yep, he's going to Cynthia. Now, that 6 cards effectively turned into 8 cards to be able to dig with the trade for the Zoroark. So, our list right now that we're playing only plays 3 Aqua Patches, so he only has 1 left in deck, but he also has puzzles to get him back. So, yep, looks like he whiffed the Aqua Patch, gonna trade and not be able to find that either. So, not sure what Josh's move here is. He could, looks like he's gonna retreat the Zoroark into the fresh Glaceon. So, and Zach's gonna be like, oh, Guzma, give me that Zoroark right back. So, really, he took the risk and it didn't pay off this time. But he's going to be able to Premonition, and then Sensitive Blade for like 260 damage. So Zach goes up 4 prizes to none. Now Zach just needs to be able to get 1 more knockout. Josh is going to attach that Water Energy to the Glaceon. He could be aiming to take out that Gardevoir that's on the bench because he needs to hit an E-Hammer or something right now. Something to prevent Zach from taking the knockout this next turn. So Josh plays the double puzzles. I think he missed the second puzzle by 1 card in that trade. So yep, Josh is gonna E-Hammer the active Gallade, and then gonna Guzma the bench Gardevoir, gonna Aqua Patch, and he's gonna GX attack to taking that knockout, taking his first 2 prizes of the game and leaving no more double colorless on the field for Zach. Now, I believe that was Zach's 4th double colorless too, so Zach's going to evolve up into that Gardevoir, and then Sycamore. So Zach can't get the 1 hit this turn. So Josh survives the turn. Now, Zach's looks like he's trying to dig with Abyssal Hander, see if he could. Now, Josh, the only way Josh has a chance right now, I think, is to be stringing the Acerolas. So Zach's going to end up hitting for like 120, maybe 150. So, yep, Zach's going to attach a Fairy Energy to that Gallade, just in case something needs to be cleaned up later with him. And then going to swing for... Oh, no, it looks like he's going to Twilight. Okay, that I can see it. So Zach's trying to maximize his chances of winning. So he knows he has a couple turns. He knows that Gardevoir can't get knocked out this upcoming turn. So he's going to Twilight all his double colorless back in. Going to get Sycamore in so he can draw into something. And just trying to maximize his chances. He probably has a draw card in hand too to hit something. So he's going to throw the Choice Band in and a couple draws. Now Josh might be looking to end, but Zach also has a Octillery, so maybe he wants to take out that Octillery. I don't know. But that Gardevoir is still just staring him down in the face. He really needs that Parallel City. I think we were discussing right there what if the Twilight was a smart move, but he just really want to maximize the chances of winning and not being able to throw. So looks like Josh really didn't have anything in his hand anyway. So looks like he's gonna swing for, I think, 110 because of that Parallel City. So Zach's gonna Max Potion that Kirlia, Field Blower, and then Sycamore. So all he has to hit is that double colorless, and he hits it to take the game. So that was kind of Gardevoir going first and being able to get that Brigette and getting the Ralts down. So now we move on to game 3, where Josh is going to go first. So he does start that Eevee, which is looking promising for the first energy evolution. Josh is going to bench another Eevee. Zach also started 2 Ralts, which is really good. So just in case, even if Josh gets the turn 1 Glaceon, he at least has a couple of Ralts down. And Josh plays the N. So the this is looking like last game. N. Now, Josh, all he has to do is draw into that water energy to get that Glaceon. And it looks like he whiffed it. Oh, so he's going to bench a Zora, attach a double colorless, and pass. So I think Zach drew into all 4 of the double colorless. So he's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to just attach an N. Can't really Sycamore that away when you have 4 double colorless in hand. So this is another interesting way this game can go, where Gardevoir goes second, but doesn't get hindered by the turn 1 Glaceon. So Josh hits the Float Stone Water Energy, which is pretty good for him. Oh, Zach didn't draw into any other Pokemon. So Josh is going to Energy Evolve. He's going to evolve up that active Glaceon. And then he's going to evolve up into a Zoroark. Going to trade away that Aqua Patch. Going to Float Stone. Choice Band, he has everything right now. Then going to Lele. So I think Zach's like, oh, I should probably attach that to the bench, but at the same time, that Lele could have just found a Guzma, so really, in the end of the day, didn't matter too much. I think Josh might have had a Guzma in hand, maybe not, but either way, that double colorless was probably getting off the board anyways. Now Josh keeps drawing into that Field Blower that he needed last game, but so Josh is going to take the knockout, and then Zach's going to just Rare Candy Gardevoir and N. So looks like that's why he didn't get any of his basics. He got all of his Gardevoir stuff. Now, Glaceon's GX attack also is just shy of the knockout right now against that Gardevoir, so Josh needs another attack. But Zach's going to Ultra Ball away, Lele and Guzma. Going to be grabbing another Ralts just in case. And then going to swing for the 120 into that Glaceon. So now Josh could potentially Acerola chain. Looks like he's going to trade away to water, get into the discard. So he has that Aqua Patch to attach to that bench Glaceon. If he could hit an Acerola this turn, that would be pretty big in denying the prizes, but he also, double colorless Choice Band would take the one hit on it anyways. So Josh is going to Ultra Ball. Going to be throwing away one of his other Ultra Balls and the Aqua Patch. Not sure what he's going to be looking for. Probably a Lele again. He could be grabbing a Guzma, take out that Ralts, and that would be setting up that Gardevoir. Yep, he's going to grab a Guzma. He's like, oh, you're going to take the full picks, huh? So he's going to bring up that Ralts, going to stop it before it can evolve up more. And then he's going to play a single puzzle. Wants to make sure he can draw out of it. And going to take the knockout onto that Ralts and add in that 30 damage to the Gardevoir. So now that Gardevoir is in GX attack range, Zach could be finding a Max Potion, but then he won't be getting the one hit this turn. So Zach's going to Super Rod in 2 Ralts. Going to play an Ultra Ball. Probably going to be grabbing one of those other Ralts again. Or something. He could be grabbing Remoraid, but I think getting another Ralts down's more important probably right now. Oh no, he's going to grab a Remoraid. He wants to be able to make sure he can draw out of whatever he needs. Maybe his hand's awful right now. Oh no, he has an N in it, but looks like Zach whiffed. Yep, he's going to attach a Fairy Energy to the back Ralts, and he whiffed the double colorless and the Choice Band, so he's going to swing for 120 again, weakening a bunch of those Glaceons. Now, Josh drew into the Acerola, so he's going to be able to Acerola up that Glaceon. I don't think he'll be able to get it attacking this turn, though. He's going to trade away an Eevee, going to Energy Evolve if his other Glaceon's in deck, so he's going to do that. Unless Josh hits double puzzles right here, he can't really get the Glaceon attack. So, yeah, Josh is going to just GX attack, take out that Gardevoir, and then going to N. So now Zach really needs to hit another Rare Candy. Rare Candy Gallade would be enough to take the knockout too onto this Glaceon, so that wouldn't be the worst in the world, but now Zach's not under the pressure of a one hit, but Josh is down to 2 prizes, so Zach hits everything. Gonna Rare Candy into the Gallade, gonna find the Octillery, find the Energy, find the Premonition, and get basically whatever he wants. But now Josh is in a position where if he puts damage onto like a Vulpix or something, he'll be able to just take the 2 basic knockouts. So Josh Josh against Cynthia, be looking for another double colorless to attack. If he whiffed this, that would be huge for Zach. That Octillery is also perfect, 90 HP for Glaceon to take it out. Zach's been struggling to find his Parallel City this game, but Josh has had Field Blower in hand almost like all game, it felt like. So Josh is going to trade away that Field Blower. Hopefully he doesn't need it. And then going to trade away the Water Energy. Ooh, and he hit the double colorless on the 4th card of his trades. So pretty lucky for him, but he's going to Ice Spear thing, whatever. I should probably look at the translation for the attack, but Zach's going to retreat, going to Guzma out the Gallade, or the Zoroark, going to Max Potion the Gallade, and then going to Premonition. Now, if Josh hits a Guzma, he could take out the Octillery and the Vulpix if Zach doesn't heal it. Oh no, he's going to Max Potion, say, nope, I see that win condition coming. Zach's going to Abyssal Hand for 1, put a Ralts down, and go down to 2 prizes, and just like that, the game's evened up right now. 2 prizes to 2 prizes, and I don't think Josh has any way of winning this turn. So Josh is going to trade away that Cynthia. Not sure. He could be looking for an N, but Octillery can kind of just do its work anyways. Josh needs another turn of setting up the damage. And then, yeah, Josh is going to be like, up Sycamore. Not sure what Josh could be looking for right now. Maybe just to guarantee his next turn attack. And then going to put the 30 on the Vulpix just in case if that Ralts evolved. So Zach's going to Ultra Ball. Now he should be able to just grab a Lele. He still has Lele in deck, but he might not have Guzma left. I'm not entirely sure. Because the Guzma would have just won him the game right there. So Zach's going to Premonition. There is another Lele in there too, so maybe he knows something that I don't. Maybe they're all in the discard. So then Zach's going to Abyssal Hand, going to Candy into a Gardevoir, going to Field Blower, and then going to Sycamore. So he didn't hit the Guzma. Now I'm pretty sure Josh has that Guzma in hand too to take out like a Ralts and a Vulpix. Zach's going to retreat into the Gardevoir and not going to be able to attack either. So Josh is going to Guzma the Ralts, take out the Ralts and the Vulpix. So I'm not sure if Zach had a Guzma left. If he did, that was a huge oversight. But anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, here, Zach goes through Zach. Oh, he did have the Guzma in there. Oops. Misplays. That was just sloppy, though. Josh probably never should have benched 2 Zoroarks, but he really needed to dig at the one point. So it helped him, but hurt him at the same time. So pretty close matchup. So thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you've made it this whole way, then thank you. But later, everyone.